What's up? What up? This is Filler Non Canon.
Woo!
This is Damian Holmes.
Yeah.
I was trying to call you Damo.
Damo? Yeah, I can go by Damo.
Damo?
Yeah. That's the nickname.
Yeah, when we met, I just like, I'm going to start calling you Damo. Damian is too evil.
It is too evil. Yeah.
Damian is just associated with the devil. How do you feel about that, by the way?
Huge fan.
Because that was a pretty big movie.
It was really big. Yeah,
at the time.
I always wanted to do it because it's like a pretty famous villain name. But apparently it's like also like the guy who, those priest who went to hang out with the lepers or something on Molokai. That's why my parents named me.
Wait. He hung people?
He hung out with the lepers.
Oh,
remember there was that island like in the Hawaiian Islands or something.
No, I didn't know anything about this.
Maybe it's not Hawaii, but it's like, I think the island's called Molokai.
Yeah.
And it's where they put all the lepers because that's what they did. that's what they did.
Wait, in the Bible? Or
no, this is like
this
100 years ago or 200 years ago or something.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't remember his circumstances for why he got, there's actually a movie about it, but he went there because all these people are dying of leprosy and are just like have to hang out there. And he's like, well, I'm going to go, preach the
gospel to these.
Preach the gospel to them.
That's actually a pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I believe in God, but I wouldn't even go to Glendale to do that.
Preach the Lord.
Yeah, I'm like, can we Zoom?
Worse than leprosy.
The Galleria, gross.
But then
that's such a LA joke.
and then The Omen came out, and
that guy was like, "Yo, fuck that! This is the devil."
Yeah, then every kid in school is like, "You're the devil."
But people say that to you?
Oh yeah, all the time. Yeah,
that sucks.
Yeah,
I had a kid because I was born on 420. I had a kid who was just like, "Oh, you share a birthday with Hitler." I'm like, "What? I'm not." Cool with the guy. I'm not. My parents were like, "Oh, nailed it! Yeah,
we timed it perfectly. We got the C-section early.
Yeah, it just so happened to happen that day. That's it. I was this close to being born on the 19th.
Yeah. Oh, you're like early 420.
Yeah. Like I think early in the morning I was born.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's so crazy because I would get teased for my birthday until I was in college and everyone was like, "Oh, dude, you gotta smoke with me." And no, absolutely not.
You're an expert because you were born on
it. Like, this is not. What kind of weird virgin sacrifice is this?
Yeah.
Only the person who I can get the highest. Have you gotten high with someone who's born on 420?
Yeah.
Something about it creates a spiritual THC that brings you to another dimension of stoned.
Well, it's there's only so much hard work you can do, but sometimes you just have that natural talent of being born on 420.
Yeah, my birthday is essentially just sponsored by Taco Bell. The Jack in the Box late night drive-through.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, please, they just want to grab all the people born in 420 just to create all this energy so that they can have the highest stock potential ever. Yeah. It's like, oh my God, the stoners are gonna just magnetize towards us.
Right.
It's like, you idiots.
Yeah, man. And I'm June 8th, which was close to 6/6.
Oh my God, you would have been fucked.
In 2006 is when the new Omen came out.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. They were making a big deal about that.
And everyone's like, you.
Man. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that name has been tarnished because of that movie. I mean, the new one didn't make a dent, but I do feel like it is a cool name. We're just talking about your name. It's just a dissect the Damian's name podcast.
Well, the joke I have in my head about it is because it's such a famous movie villain. It's like naming your kid Venom or something.
Yeah.
Where it's just what a weird.
Yeah, my son Vader is really cool. Yeah, that would be like a cool twist on the naming somebody after your a fictional hero. I wonder if back in olden times people were just like, oh, I'm just gonna name this kid Jesus.
It's because it's Jesus.
Yeah, it's what? Wait, what?
Well, yeah, it's probably why there's millions of Muhammads, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
But then, like, Jesus, I guess in those days was considered somewhat of a terrorist, or I guess he was the Jordan Peterson at the time. So it's like naming your kid after Jordan Peterson.
Look, I need you to clean your temple. He
just gotta get
you need to clean up this temple.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. But this is an anime podcast.
Let's talk about anime.
This is Filler Non Canon episode.
You've been watching any anime this week?
Yeah, I've been watching some.
What have you been watching?
The shows we watch, but then I also started Rent a Girlfriend.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, you lonely, man?
A little lonely.
What's Rent a Girlfriend about?
Rent a Girlfriend
heard about it.
is a good runner-up for horniest anime I've ever seen.
What's the horniest anime you've ever seen?
Probably Golden Boy.
Oh,
we watched earlier.
Fair.
Yeah.
If you didn't watch one of our earlier episodes, we reviewed Golden Boy.
Yeah.
Definitely the horniest anime I've ever seen, for sure.
Yeah, so the premise of Rent a Girlfriend is this guy just gets dumped by his first ever girlfriend, and all they did was like kiss once. And then she's like, I'm out of here.
Oh man, I felt more emotions about women I've never kissed.
Yeah, exactly.
If I'm being honest. Yeah, I've been caught up, being like, oh man, I didn't even kiss that girl. I still have emotions for her.
Yeah, well, you know what? Because it's all fantasy, so it's like this whole like, oh, I have a whole future with this person that hasn't been tarnished by any sort of experience because I don't know her at all.
Yeah.
And then I think he rents a girlfriend because he's lonely.
Okay.
And then like hijinks ensue where they like end up like
falling in love.
I mean, I think that's the end game.
Ooh.
But then they get like turns out their personal lives are actually a lot like closer, like in degrees of separation. So they end up sort of like having to actually pretend to be boyfriend, girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
And that's like the kickoff for this show.
That's interesting.
Yeah. He jacks off a lot in it. He jacks off a lot. How about you? You been watching anything?
I'm just rewatching Attack on Titan.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm rewatching Attack on Titan. Really, really excited about the season 4 coming up, and it's even
just a couple weeks.
Yeah, like now that I'm caught up on the manga, but now that I know like what's happening, it's like kind of dope to like see how they set up everything structurally. It's just kind of like seeing the cadaver being like dissected a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's really fucking tight of just like how like certain things were in your face and like done in a way that like now you see like the true meaning behind it is so impressive. It's like really, really impressive what Isayama was able to pull off, him and his whole crew.
Yeah, it's really cool when the ball's not dropped.
Yeah.
It's like because it gets dropped. People love dropping the ball.
I agree. I agree.
People, they're just addicted to it.
Yeah. And I mean, he could still drop the ball, and it would be so dope if he did. I would still be like, yeah, you're still the GOAT. You're still one of the GOATs. Like, you got close to pulling off the perfect ending or the perfect story, in my opinion. But I think he'll pull it off. I really do think he'll pull it off just because it's like set up so masterfully that I think
it's just dominoes falling at this point.
At this point, it's just like, I mean, I know it's at the last chapters, like it's at the end game at this point in the anime. I mean, in the manga. So I'm just like, yo, there's one more twist we haven't seen. So I'm just waiting for it, and I might not even I might stop. Just because I want to see how the anime like adapts it, and then maybe I'll go back to the manga and see how they do it.
Yeah. I mean, the rumor is still that they're gonna try to sync up the both of their endings.
And if the ending's amazing like that, oh my god! Could you imagine like if it's a crazy good ending, you read it, and then that day you see how it's animated.
Yeah.
That's like the perfect rollout. It's the perfect like bow.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Or like stuck the landing, 2 hands in the air.
Yeah.
It's I really hope they pull that off.
Yeah.
I really hope they pull that off. I'll be so psyched.
Oh man, can we talk about the My Hero Academia reveal? This will be spoilers.
Yeah, this is a spoiler.
Last chapter. I mean, but it's a spoiler, but also it's not a spoiler.
Yeah, you kind of know.
And that's kind of what I want to talk about. Okay, so whatever.
Spoiler. You see it right here. If you don't want to catch up on My Hero Academia, if you're like an anime only, just skip right ahead to where this timestamp is. I'm trying to like put the finger
wherever it is.
Catch my finger. Editor is Damian.
Oh no, I have to do motion tracking. I have to learn motion tracking this week.
Yeah.
I thought it was so funny how nonchalant he's like. Dobby's like, oh, by the way, I'm your son.
Yeah.
Because I think Toshinori.
Yeah.
I think he's like, you all know.
Horikoshi.
Yeah. Toshinori's one of the characters, right?
Yeah.
Horikoshi is just like, he's just like, you all know.
Yeah.
So like within like, I think it's like page 2, he's like, I'm your son.
Yeah, I mean, but I kind of know, watch the spoiler video of what's going to happen next.
Oh, okay. So I don't know anything about
spoiler
that.
on a spoiler.
Oh, I have to cover my earphones, which are going straight to Opie's voice.
Do you want to not know? There's another reveal.
Oh, really?
But one of the reveals you kind of knew, but another reveal you're like, whoa, I didn't think that was going to be the case.
Oh, if it's actually a surprise, then maybe I'll wait. It's tomorrow, so yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you read it. But
you guys should know.
Yeah. But the Dobby reveal, I think, was so like done really well because like it was so nonchalant. Yeah. And then the way he's just fucking dancing.
He's just dancing around. This
cracked me up.
I completely missed it.
The villains didn't know either.
Yeah.
That's what was so funny about it. It's just like, I'm just going to do this right now in the middle of a war arc.
Yeah.
Like, there's literally, like, Shigaraki has just received All For One. Even All For One's like, yo, what the fuck?
What the fuck? I thought we were doing some crazy shit.
It's like, yo.
This guy's been hiding his, like, heritage this whole time.
It's kind of like seeing, like the impact. Like, Shigaraki's like, I thought my plan was fucked. Yeah. Yo, this is, you taking the soul of society out right now. Right. You're like, yo, everything is fucked up.
Yeah. I completely missed the first reading for some reason, but I was talking to this guy who reads it in New York, and he was like, I think it's so funny that Dobby always carries around hair dye removal.
Yeah.
He just always has it on his person.
That's so
he's
true.
He's always ready to pour. But
he's like, at any moment,
I'm gonna have to reveal my identity.
He was in the forest holding on to that hair tie. He's like, not yet.
Every fight, he's like, do I still have it? Do I still have my hair? I gotta get rid of this black hair.
It'd be so funny if like one time he just like passed out and it fell on and his hair started turning white. You're like, whoa, what's going on with you?
Whoa. I'm just really stressed. It's crazy.
Oh man, what a plug for Just for Men.
Dobby's gonna go salt and pepper.
Dobby's like, really, man? You think this is just really? I really have bad dandruff. I'm being honest. Head and Shoulders. Thank you so much. You thought Troy Polamalu was great, Dobby, the best spokesman for Head and Shoulders ever. Pulled out a deep pull. early aughts reference. Man. Yeah. So dope.
Yeah, it was a really cool chapter. Well, I walked in last week, and I think you had the spoiler podcast or video on.
Yeah, that was my bad.
I got to turn this off.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything, so it worked out.
Yeah, I love those spoiler reviews that these two guys that I really like do. So I just like, you know what? They can just spoil it for me, but I still love reading it. Even after it's spoiled, I really love seeing the panels. Like the drawing on them is really good. I'm like, I can't wait to see how this is animated. Because this has got to be such an emotional moment. This is gonna hit Stain level impact. I feel like.
I hope so. This seems it's like. I don't know. This one's set up. I think I liked this chapter so much because I think so much of this war arc. I don't know if this is a hot take or not. It's been kind of like scattered, and there's been so much like messiness in the background. Yeah, that I'm like, most of the time, I'm like, I can't even really tell what's going on.
Yeah, well, I feel like certain things are dependent on like they're trying to get an emotional reaction out of certain things, and like they're setting up other things for post-war arc. Like Toga and Ochaka had like that little run in. I think that's setting up something in the past because she was like, Toga needs to like, what is it about myself that is messed up? Right. And Ochako like kind of didn't really give her a good answer. And so I think that's going to play out later on down the line. And I think it could even affect maybe Deku and Ochaka's relationship in some capacity. And then I think you're seeing people like, what's old dude's name? With the bird head, I always forget his name.
Oh, is it Tokuyami?
Then he's kind of like conflicted about Hawks. Yeah, Hawks just killed twice.
Right.
So there's like things you're gonna see, and I think we're about to find out who the traitor is.
Oh, I completely forgot about the traitor.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
He might just drop the traitor right now because all the students are there. So the traitor might be someone like that's pretty, I think the traitor is actually the nurse.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because at one point when, after the sports arc, when Deku was in the hospital and she was like talking to All Might, she was like, do you really feel like this is the right way to live? She's like asking him if his mindset is the right way. And I think she might be tired of having to bandaging up all these heroes.
Yeah.
It's almost like watching a WWE trainer is like, do you think this is the right way to live?
Right.
This isn't right. And so she might have just joined the villains to try to take down Hero Society so that people stop fighting.
Interesting.
So that's why I think she could be the traitor.
Yeah.
Because she would have all that intel. And she's close to everybody. She knows All Might's weaknesses. She knows where the students are going to be. She knows how to get into UA. I'm like, if anyone's staring at us right in her face, it's her. It has to be her.
Yeah, or the guard dog guy.
All Might called me a bad boy. He called me a bad boy. Yeah, I think it might be her.
Yeah.
Or I thought it might have been the principal at one point, but I was like, I can't really see an angle why.
Yeah, it'd be like so obvious, but maybe that's sometimes obvious is fine.
Yeah. But that's why I think it might be the nurse. I think the nurse.
Okay.
The nurse is the person. I'm like, I think you're the traitor.
Man, they like legit haven't mentioned that in like 150 chapters.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, it would take a little. I mean, and it would.
Yeah.
If there could be a world where she was also with the doctor and the nurse.
Oh.
What if they were? What if? I mean, it's low key, kind of like a superhero.
Yeah.
They could be like a duo, a supervillain duo.
Yeah.
So like maybe she was just like responsible. Maybe she helped. All for One,
like
get his rehabilitation energy. Or that quirk.
Well, maybe when he was on like death's door or whatever.
Yeah. She could have healed him. So that's why I'm like, I think you are this traitor that's been planted long ago.
Yeah.
This was All for One's part of All for One's plan.
Yeah.
To get All Might. I wouldn't even be surprised if she's the person that kills him.
Oh man.
Yeah. Like I think that's how she could reveal herself. I'm like, All Might's gonna die soon.
I actually don't know anymore because I feel like the impact of him dying now means so much less than it would have in like Camino or whatever. Like if he had died there, you'd be like, oh, this was like such a huge moment. But I think if he dies now in Skinny Post Symbol of Peace,
I think he's gonna I think what's gonna happen is you think it's gonna be Ex Machina who's gonna try to kill him.
Yeah.
And then the reveal is the nurse. And then because Night Eyes was like, it's this horrible monster. And it's like pointing straight at Machia.
Giganto Machia, whatever that guy's name is. Yeah.
Which I found out is actually the Greek, it's like the Greek apocalypse. Giganto Machia is the Greek apocalypse.
Oh, cool.
Which is such a great pull.
Yeah.
Like, if you really think about, that's why Gods of Blood of Zeus is actually pretty interesting because like it is what Horikoshi's doing is the Giganto Machia is like the war arc.
Oh.
It's kind of like what he's kind of doing.
Symbolizes
like
this whole
Giganto Machia is like the Titans,
and
like Deku is Heron, Zeus is All Might, and like it's like and All for One's Hades. Obviously, but it's done very well, and like Bakugo's like Apollo, and like it's all and Deku's Heron, but like but
interesting.
I mean it's a very old and used archetype, but he's playing with them in a the god level ways.
Yeah.
That's why it's like I've never seen it done this way because I didn't catch it until like I was like wait, hold up. Until Giganto Machia came up, I was like, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
This is and I was like, this dude's a genius. But like, I still don't know though what he's gonna do.
I don't know what his build. I mean, we saw like the villains fight him.
Yeah,
and we didn't really see them fighting him. Really?
Yeah.
Well, not that I remember, at least.
I think like because you saw All Might training because he's like, when that thing happens, I'm gonna I'm gonna give him my like some shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's not really in the archetype. So I don't know where you're gonna take this.
Yeah, like you think he's gonna go muscle form one last time and die?
I think he's gonna like show how smart he is and die.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he's working with like the tech people.
Yeah.
They're not called engineers, but support
items people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think All Might is gonna pull one last, and it's gonna look fucking dope. It's gonna be very smart, and someone unexpectedly, I think he's gonna like have Shigaraki or Gigako Makia on the ropes, and then I think the nurse is gonna come out and destroy him.
Oh man,
I think it's the nurse.
Yeah, I gotta imagine it's happening soon. I feel like this war arc has been dragging a little bit. It is my
I think it needs to end.
Yeah.
Within the next couple chapters, it needs to end.
Yeah,
but I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Seeing Shiggy and like all for one have a little schism. I'm like, oh, that's smart. Like that's tension there. And then this shit, this is gonna fucking like, okay, what?
They're really just jamming it all in.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, and we just released Stain from jail. And you're like, oh my God.
Well, All Might was supposed to be with him, but I heard it got canceled.
Oh, he was like supposed to go see him in prison.
And people are like, oh, then that means Shigaraki's gonna go break into Tartarus, which is also hell.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like so fucking smart, man.
Yeah. I just never put it together.
He's so good.
Yeah.
He's so good, and he's like, just take the superheroes and put them in the actual shit.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, duh. He's so smart. It's so like I'm like gushing over it, but it's so smart how well it's done, I think.
Yeah, and that's coming back anime
in March, probably.
March or some spring.
Yeah. And this is my villain's gonna be really dope.
Oh, I'm so excited for my villain. I'm excited for like the opening theme song.
Yes.
Where you get to see him like just dancing around.
yes.
The villains.
Dude, man. Between this and Attack, I'm really like, I don't know. Yeah, and Attack, I don't know where this is gonna go.
Yeah.
So I'm just super excited to see those two. That's the most like basic anime, like basic bitch anime take. But it's just like, yo, this is good.
I love Attack on Titan.
I like
My Hero Academia. Jujutsu Kaisen.
We're going to talk about Jujutsu Kaisen.
Fire Force. Actually, I haven't seen Fire Force, but
Fire Force is aight.
Yeah, I'm a Soul Eater fan, so it's like I would watch it, but
it's very visually stunning.
Yeah.
But the story's kind of whatever.
Yeah.
But we watched this late. We want to watch this latest.
Yeah. So this week, once again, we're going to be reacting to the newest episode of Jujutsu Kaisen.
And last week was pretty wild.
Yeah, last week was maybe the funniest episode.
Yeah,
so far.
definitely.
I was laughing so hard.
The panda was throwing people. Story came back from the dead.
Itadori just casually just rises.
Yeah, he made a deal with Sukuna, and it was so funny because he doesn't even remember it.
Yeah.
He just basically did what we all did with our student loans. It's just like, oh yeah, I think I signed up like for something I won't be able to pay off for 20 years. I don't know.
Yeah. And then oh man, it was so funny. The one that still makes me laugh when I think about it is when just Itadori's just watching like Mission Impossible like on the couch, and then it's just a pause and he just gets like
the bear just like fucking clocks him.
He just gets clocked in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then I guess where did it leave off?
I left off with Gojo on his way to what I was gonna say was an Eyes Wide Shut party.
He's probably so upset.
Yeah, and then the dude, the volcano curse, who just lit up a IHOP. That's right. Just rolled out to go fight Gojo.
Yeah.
So we're about to see the fight, I guess.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to see this shit.
Dude, let's get going.
Gojo is abusive. Yeah. He's like, you tell him you fell.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's about to do that. I beat him, but you didn't beat him.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? You can't. His blood can't even get on him. This is insane. Oh no. Oh my god.
Got wrecked.
He's like, yo, this dude got hands.
Lord of the Rings. Great. Also, how long has Gojo been gone? Only like an hour. He's at the end of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. It's which, by the way, has got to be so boring after his normal life.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
He's like, wyverns, who cares?
Hey, man, that's good storytelling. It's good. Okay. Man, Sukuna looks like he's a huge Post Malone cosplay player.
He was in facial tattoos way before it was cool.
Yeah. That look on his face is insane.
This guy is so good at building himself back up.
Yeah.
He gets his ass kicked over and over and over again. He's like, you know what? I think I got it this time.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh. Oh, man, the domain things are cool.
Yeah.
Coffin
of the Iron Mountain. Yeah, this is a token shit, dude.
Yeah.
They're pointing at that shit.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they're like at Mount Doom.
Yeah. Yeah, he's kind of like Gollum, too, if you think about it. Yeah. This is fire.
Yeah.
This is really... What? Domain...
Ooh, cute.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
They just changed movies to 2001.
Yeah. Whoa! What?
Whoa!
He ripped his head.
Oh.
Yo, I think he's evil, bro. Oh shit!
Ooh.
So we're gonna get a training arc, then the tournament arc, and then some missions in between as it's such.
Yeah.
I love that they let you know the schedule. Wow.
Oh man, what a depressing home.
It's okay.
This is the magic of having a domain, man.
Yeah,
You just like
for real, Don.
you're like Bermuda.
Oh, okay, he's back.
That
I
guy's
love that
got.
their hideout is a beach.
Yeah,
That's dope.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah. Usually villains like, yo, we'll do a volcano.
Yeah.
We'll do the hollowed out mountain. He's like, nah, we're doing a beach.
We're doing a beach.
Fuck
Come
y'all.
on. Oh.
Okay. That was fire.
Yeah.
I really like that. That was
Yeah.
we got to see what JoJo can do.
Yeah. Just the continued supremacy of Gojo.
This adds more to my theory that I think he's the bad.
Well,
he's
when
the true bad.
when you build someone up to be that strong,
Yeah.
who like even the villains are like, we can't beat this guy. It's
Yeah.
like I think there's only one direction
Yeah.
you can go with him.
Yeah. And like how sadistic he was when he killed him.
He just rips his head off.
Ripped his head off. I was like
twisted his head off.
I was like, yo, that was a little too like like I don't know, all the usual like good guy mentors. Like Obi-Wan never just sliced a dude's head off of it, just and like so happy about it. Like I really think he's the big bad, and I think that's so dope if he is. I really think so.
Yeah, that'd be a cool like long game.
Yeah.
Man, I wonder when.
I think even Isidore was like, oh, I didn't know curses could talk. He's like, I didn't know they have some humanity. I think he's going to be a little conflicted about that too.
Yeah, this is interesting because I guess we do just high level sorcerers all have domains.
I would assume so. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's like their like special ability.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be like an iconic, like you're gonna do a super cut of everyone going like domain.
Yeah.
And then like the thing expands.
Then his infinity one is, I mean, yeah, he basically just has auto block on, and then he can use that as an attack. It's insane.
Yeah, and that's like just regular.
Yeah.
And then when he goes into his domain, you just like freeze.
Like, you just can't you're like, I'm so close to figuring it out. It's like when you're really stoned and you're like, I'm almost cracked the code to fix humanity. And then you're like, oh, fuck, I want French fries.
Yeah. It kind of reminds, there's a cool fight in Bleach where like one of the scientist characters, he like hits this one guy with like a poison that makes him like a superhuman. He makes him like his senses are so great that it's like he sees everything in such slow motion. Like he sees like every possible opening that like it's kind of the same thing where the guy like can't move. And I was like, ooh.
That's have you ever seen All-Star Superman?
No.
So it's basically, I think, the best story about Superman ever told. Yeah. Where Superman is trapped he goes on this rescue mission to try and save these scientists who get really close to the sun. And so it was done by Lex Luthor so that Superman would get so close to the sun that his cells would overload, slowly killing him. Oh. So it's basically Superman's dying. And like all these like really short stories that are hyper specific with Superman trying to like have to use his cunning and his like character that he's built up to save the day. And then the very last, should I tell you how it ends?
Yeah, that's all right.
All right, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. Superman is so weak, and Lex Luthor has made a deal with this like red sun monster, essentially. And Lex Luthor has created the elixir to give him the powers of Superman. Yeah. So then he has the powers of Superman, and he's like beating Superman's ass. And then all of a sudden he's like, wait, hold on. Holy shit. He sees like the things Superman sees, like how like we're all just energy, and it just like at one point he's like, we're all we got, and then his eye, he just starts crying, and he goes like, this is what you see every day, and it just like that's what that's what Gojo's power is. He's just like, oh my god, when you just see like what all of humanity and everything is interconnected and shit, you just become so stuck.
Yeah, I can't tell if he's frozen by like all of humanity or just like Gojo's pretty eyes.
Yeah,
he's like, oh my god, I'm just like,
they're so beautiful.
I just love it first sight. I mean, he held my hand earlier, and now I'm looking at his eyes.
Louis Armstrong's. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world starts playing. Is it Louis Armstrong? I don't know who sings that song, but what a wonderful world.
Sinatra? Who knows? I always just guess Sinatra.
Yeah. Sinatra probably has a version of it.
Yeah.
But that was a really good episode, man. I'm excited to see next week's.
That was just like a nice, give us the action the whole time, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think, except for the ending, it was pretty much just fights.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. This was episode 7.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe the training arc will probably take us to the halfway point, I think. And then maybe there's some twists and turns in that direction. But again, I keep getting surprised by this show, so I don't know why I'm guessing.
I'm excited. I wonder. Yeah, we'll probably go back to like the school, I imagine. Yeah.
Well, I wonder if he still keeps him under wraps. Because he doesn't want everyone to know he's alive.
I think he wants to like debut him at the event, but maybe like he'll bring in the crew.
Oh, to get
Megami and Kugasaki or whatever her name is.
Well, I think the debuting him at the event is when Sukuna comes out.
Yeah. He's like a few fingers stronger.
Yeah.
He's like, Oh yeah, because he has his minute.
Yeah.
His minute leash.
I think that's when he
basically.
comes out, probably like in the finals or some shit.
Yeah, but he can't kill anyone, so he's just got to be like, I'm here.
Yeah.
You should all be scared.
I will kill you.
Yeah.
Or some shit like that.
Yeah. I mean, technically I can't, but you don't know that.
Yeah. Or he'll just say like, this boy can't be trusted. So,
Ooh.
something like that.
Yeah, maybe he'll go like mind games.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing.
So then it like puts the pressure on Gojo some more. Mm-hmm. And maybe, who knows? Maybe that makes Itadori have to join the guys, the curses at some point.
Yeah, because they keep saying their plan,
Yeah.
and we go, well, that's impossible.
Yeah.
But so like the cool narrative trick would be to make it possible.
Yeah. How is that going to happen?
Yeah. So that's exciting.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
they're trying to kill him, because he seems like pretty gung ho, like, yeah, if you kill me, you kill me. I don't care.
Yeah.
But it feels like if he's like, but I need to get all the fingers, then he's like, I have if he like somehow gets energized enough to be like, I will let you kill me, but I got to do this first. So until then, these curses are going to help me do that.
Yeah.
So it's like this thing's in the balance. There's a lot of tension if that were to be the case. Mm-hmm. It's a guess.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting.
It's a guess.
I do wonder what the long term story is here, because I know this isn't a short one.
Yeah.
So
And I am anime only. I don't know where this is going to go.
Same.
So, but I'm
Yeah.
really, I mean, I think about the show a lot. So
every night before I fall
I'm
asleep.
like,
Yeah. I do the TikTok dances in the ending credits before I go to sleep every night. I think about it.
You think about it. It's your nightly ritual.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we'll react to the next thing next. This is Filler Non Canon.
And
We back.
And the show, the new one we're reacting to, is Akudama Drive.
Akudama Drive. This show, it's been going on for a while. We decided to start picking it up to react to it because it's batshit crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's basically like Suicide Squad, but just there's so many crazy characters and just like that, like each person just like their name is what they do.
Yeah,
Hacker is just a hacker. Yeah. Courier is just a guy who delivers packages, but on a motorcycle that can do Spider-Man tricks.
Yeah, he's like Spider-Man on a motorcycle.
Yeah. I mean, there was a moment in like the early 90s or mid 90s where Spider-Man did have a motorcycle, and you're like, why? You're like, why do you need a motorcycle?
You're going way slower.
Yeah. It's like, dude, it's like you're in New York. You beat it. You beat the system.
You beat the system, man. So it's just wild. So it's all these like criminals. They're all like either brawler, swindler, or whatever. And
some of them, they have crazy life sentences. So they're basically get a job they can't refuse. Literally, they can't refuse because they have collars around their necks. Yeah, and their leader of this situation is a cat. Right. And at this point, if you haven't been keeping up, this is where the spoiler alert is going to be. We're now in episode 6. Yeah, and at this point, they have found out that the person who was leading this operation was actually a little boy and his sister, and they are now trying to get them to the Expo Park. Yeah. And if they do this, they'll get $1 billion each, I believe. Yeah. So but a lot of them are in it for the money. Oh, Hacker is gone, by the way.
Oh, Hacker bailed.
Yeah, Hacker was like, I hacked. The collar's off my neck. I'm going to go to this other place because I want to hack other things.
He just loves hacking.
Like, I love hacking, man.
And then they're being tailed by these executioners who keep failing. So now the one executioner, I think this is where we leave off in episode 5, is the master executioner. He's like the master. He was suspended,
but he's like, fuck that. I got to take these Akudamas down.
So now he is shown up to try to kill all of them by himself.
Yeah. Something he could not do with his partner. So I think he's actually going to do it this time.
Yeah, I think he's going to.
That makes me know, like, he's for sure going to take these people down.
Right. But that's where we're at.
That's where we're at. So we're going to react to it. He just fell off of the roof.
No, that was it. Oh. Okay. Yeah, Courier is so obsessed with this bike.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty cool.
He's the most intense Postmates ever.
Just need to deliver.
I just need to get my tip. Ooh. Whoa, holy shit.
殺人鬼さん。
安心して君のことは殺させないよ。
Oh, man.
あ、ちょっと。
He's like, look at the sparkles.
Yeah, Cutthroat is like if Jason was on LSD.
Yeah.
It was just like, yeah.
Yeah, he's Jason on Molly. I just want to take.
Cut something real quick. All
I
right.
love you guys. Yo, Cutthroat got a little George Costanza in him. He said, yeah, you won't kill a kid, will you?
ちゃんと届かなかった。
He didn't kill the kid!
It just flies away without legs.
Spider motorcycle, spider motorcycle. Comes through in a spider motorcycle. What?
Ooh. Man, why do these kids even need help?
Yeah.
それより。
By the way, what is up with this kid's Nazi ass outfit?
買ったんですか、お腹。真っ二つの魚を縫い合わせたのよ。
What? Jesus. He's this Goku with dreads.
明日お腹治っ
He
ちゃ
got
っ
his feet back.
た。ちょっと痛いな。
What?
でも今度は足歩き。
Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're not fucking around anymore.
の資質は悪玉と大差はない。しかし、
He's like, let's go. I'm with the shits.
だから私。
He's
like, let's fucking fighting the god. Yeah.
That's Brawler's version of
Brawler is the best.
Dude, that's Brawler's version of taking a girl to the top of the of the Ferris wheel. That's like his version of it. He's like, what's fist fight in it?
Man, this is a great fight.
Yeah. There's on a roller coaster track.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
There's rolling together.
They're rolling. So like, at one point, they're gonna be like, ah, man, I love you, bro. They're just gonna say, I love you. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Ah, come on, son. Worst puppet show ever.
It's like, oh, cool. We get to learn about the nuclear bomb. Yay.
Okay.
Ooh.
I don't know anything if this was going to happen. That was the worst. What's happening next episode?
Flashing image. Flashing
I don't
images.
know what just happened at all, but
I'm guessing it looks like there's some sort of flashback. So maybe this is like that was the huge fight. Now we take a second to be like, let's talk about these kids that just came out of this box.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that. I think that's. I mean, I have no idea where the show's going to go.
Yeah.
Like, this is a harder read for me.
Well, because I think this show, I think it's just going to be 12 episodes because I cannot imagine it going any further than that.
Yeah, I think so too. I wonder how, like, if this is a contained story, or if this is like there's going to be another season. I feel like this is a pretty popular show.
I think it's one of the more popular ones this season. I kind of hope it's just a contained thing because the world they're building, or at least the characters they're building.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just want it to be just one awesome thrill ride.
Yeah.
And then like just good memories.
And it feels like people are kind of dropping out too.
Yeah.
Like people,
Yeah.
some people are like, yeah, I'm out. I got to go do my hacking.
I got to go hacking.
One other person's like, yeah, I'm out. I got to die.
I got to die. I gotta die real quick.
I just got to beat this. I got to beat the fuck out of this dude so I can die.
Hey, I'm out. I got to go die.
I gotta go die, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm really interested to see where this goes, and see what happened with her eye. If that other guy's gonna be still alive, or if she killed him too.
Yeah, I can't tell who's alive or dead. I mean, it looks like the Executioner and Brawler are dead.
Yeah. R.I.P. Brawler, man.
R.I.P. Brawler, man. The whole
What a great fight. Really great
Yeah.
fight between the Executioner and Brawler. That's like, that could be fight of the year.
Yeah, that was really cool.
That was really, really cool.
Oh, it was just so beautiful. The lights coming on with the
Beautiful.
lightning.
Yeah.
That was sweet.
It was visually, like, I think I can't imagine a better fight. Well, maybe Endeavor versus the Nomu.
Yeah, that's like...
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that's a tearjerker one, man.
Yeah,
right?
that one was
it's-
pretty good. Yeah, that one's right number one for me right now.
Yeah, that one's hard, but it has like so much other stuff behind it.
Yeah.
This is just like, just
It was like, we just want to fuck. Bro, I was like, I just love this, man. And he's just like, and I hate you for loving this.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, I think he like the Executioner like loves it, and then when he hears his pupil's voice, he's like, oh wait, no, I don't like this. He's
Yeah.
like, no wait, that's my bad animal instincts.
Yeah.
It was like I'm excited to see what happens next. I imagine the next episode will just once again be probably a more thrill ride. Because
Yeah.
all of it is like we were talking about. I think before we were recording, every episode's like pretty fast paced. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That was this one was like hyper focused.
Yeah,
It felt
yeah,
like
yeah.
so. I think that's why I liked it the most. Mm-hmm. It just focused like after a while, we're like, yo, it's just gonna be Brawler versus Executioner. Like,
Yeah.
we're just gonna hyper focus on that. Get like and they really did a good job of like setting the stakes for the Executioner when the pupil went to I guess the sergeants.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess everyone's just like what their occupation is in this universe, which is a very cool stylistic choice. It's almost like Tarantino wrote this. It feels
Yeah, it's like Mr. Blue, Mr. White, or
Yeah.
yeah. Well, one of the episodes is called Reservoir Dogs.
yeah.
All the episodes are named after like movies.
That's
So,
a good
yeah.
point. Yeah.
But yeah, that's this episode, and
That's been our episode.
that's been our episode. Another Filler Non Canon in the books.
Yeah.
And the camera died.
Subscribe. That's perfect.
So it's perfect. This might just be audio.